Welcome back to a new cast game. Here on the south side we have HyperSoldier playing as Jeanne D'Arc in the color yellow. And here on the north side we have SimonKring playing as the Malians in the color blue. We're playing a gold cassette match while we're casting a gold cassette match. My name is Trui and with me is Nim.
Hello, everyone.
Everyone is welcome here in this cassette match.
Yeah, it's we're on Danube River.
Yep.
Or Danube River.
Danube.
However you wish to pronounce it. We are indeed on. What is this? What is this? I'm not familiar with this. Where like the Malians start. Oh no, I am familiar with that. What am I saying? Of course they open up with that.
I thought you were talking about the deer that they were so nice leaving the back or something. It's like
No. I was like, wait, why are they out on wood? But that makes perfect sense because that first village is gonna go out here and make some houses around this pit mine already to bring in that passive gold, so that they don't even need to start mining gold to get to the 200, and then the rest of these will go over to food instead probably.
Yeah, you will just get to feudal age like that.
And obviously Jeanne herself builds that house first, makes that mining camp, and then heads out to the mine. And she will also be making the landmark, the royal stables.
You're just assuming they might even go for the other one. Huh?
I don't.
They might want to go trade.
I don't know, but what
We've seen that before
do know
this map.
is that neither of them have opened up with a dock on the river, and I'm hoping that we will still see them do it.
It makes sense for the Malians not to do that, I feel like.
And
To go
it makes
for
more
like
sense.
the passive gold first, right?
Yes, maybe.
Go for the passive gold first, and then after that, keep being on the woods, and then get the dock after that. I feel like that makes sense for the Malians, because then you could just keep being on the wood the whole time. You will just need to collect the wood, literally.
Yeah,
literally
I think I would definitely just
5
bring
minutes.
like Jeanne out and just like make that dock, and then just have her fish for a bit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh
I mean, I think the Malians might be doing what I said.
no.
No. I mean, they don't have enough wood for that dock right now. So
It's 150, right?
yeah, they
so-
have 75 right now. So
What did I call it? The school, the royal stables. It's a school of cavalry, of course. It's coming up here. Jeanne is already tapping away at it, hard at work,
together with a friend, right?
together with a friend.
I mean, I assume that they're friends, but they might.
They're
like,
French, at least.
Yeah, that true. But they were on the different corner, so they might be hating each other.
Like,
They're French, so.
I'll work on this project, but not next to her.
Not her. We've been to school together, and now we need to make a school together, and I really don't have to work together with her.
I think
on
the
this.
mill's a little bit further in the back here because they want to make to have their space for the cow landmark, maybe. Because like otherwise it would be more like over here, right? If you want to get it in the middle of those deer, but I imagine that's why. Probably want to push those deer out of the way then.
Oh yeah. Otherwise, you need to wait until all those deer. have been
Yeah,
taken up.
which kind of sucks when that happens, right?
Then you need to like gather food like crazy with like a lot of villagers just to make sure that you have enough space.
Now, for the Malians, right, one of their major concerns is that they will face early aggression very, 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 very likely. And they would do well to shift over some units to wood to make sure that they get that early barracks up and they get the early donzos out, right? So that their villagers are safe and not raided by the French knights or Jeanne herself. Obviously, for Jeanne, I'm kind of thinking it would probably be better to go for warrior than for archer.
Yeah, because the Donzos definitely counter archers.
You're thinking about the javelin thrower.
Oh, the javelin throwers, yes.
The Donzos also throw javelins.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
As we've lamented again and again.
Which, yeah, it's confusing.
But the
confusing.
javelin thrower is the anti-range unit. Yeah, I would like. It's easy enough to take Jeanne out already with range units, right?
Yeah.
To do extra damage, to do bonus damage versus her like that, that's gonna be a bigger problem. Oh, it is the hunter.
She is the hunter.
Yeah, I would have not gone with the hunter for the reasons we've just stated, right? I feel like that's a big mistake. That scout is looking for places to raid in a moment when
look
those
at that
first
second gold
knights
though.
are out. There are 2 boar in the middle of the map here that Jeanne might look to go in and get before she pushes up to the rest. No, I don't think she will actually.
No, she's gonna start pushing. But look at that second goal for the Malian player. I think there's exactly enough for a ring of houses around it. That's super safe in the back right here.
And is actually very convenient.
You can just wall this off. It's like the perfect pin mines. The perfect space for the
Because
pin
like
mines.
sometimes when like there's 2 close together, you may run into the trouble where you can only fit 1 row of houses around one of them. Those first Donzos are out already.
And already
Jeanne,
firing at Jeanne. And now
we'll need to pull these
impeding.
Donzos back. Honestly, you don't want to lose these right now.
yeah, you want them to be a bigger mass before she starts shooting.
Brings
at
out the divine arrow. Yeah,
And now
that
that's
first
the
is
first-
already down, right? Didn't want that to happen. Need to keep these close to the wood line here so that the raids can't come in, right?
especially from those royal knights.
That's the idea here. But the archers are also already out. They've already made that first archer range.
And
And I
they're
think there's
making
going to be
their way-
more units on the way.
Yeah, they're making their way to that second pit mine because the scout has scouted out that they made that second pit mine and that they're gonna make some more houses around it. So they know that there's a villager that is actually making some things. Luckily, the Malian player does realize that that's where the raid is gonna come to and pulls back that villager and actually sends that military to protect the villagers from that side.
So I do like the archery range over the stables right here. While sofas might be pretty good, having the javelin thrower, especially against Hunter Jeanne, will be a very, very good idea, right? Consecrate is up for Jeanne. She needs to bring that down either in the town center or in the School of Cavalry, whichever one she prefers to do. I would put it on the town center typically, I think.
Yeah,
Just saves me more food in the long run, but if I need to save more food right now, then the stables are a better idea. Honestly, Simon losing a lot of units here, more than he probably should. He can't really contest these.
You don't want to chase too much because otherwise they're just going to be on the villagers on the other side. Who need to make sure that
Yeah, Scout absolutely
Oh.
gets Ilalude here. He's gonna lose that out, and it leaves HyperSoldier with a lot less vision now as to like what's going on with Simon here.
Love to see a wall come up here on the pass.
I thought, like I said it before, like I thought like we were having more units come in, but HyperSoldier actually being quite slow with their units. 'Cause they could have been pumping archers, right?
Yeah, especially
and I
'cause
think if they
do have
happen,
production for it.
I think if they happen and like another knight on top of this barracks makes no sense.
No, they do have the production already to like pump enough units. Like
This
they
barracks-
can't keep up with it already.
This barracks makes no sense. Either another stable or another archery range, but not the barracks. I don't get the barracks. What is the barracks supposed to do? You don't even have men at arms. You don't have early men at arms.
Yeah,
You're gonna get what? You spearmen? For what?
Better spearmen?
For against Donzas and javelin throwers? No, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not gonna work. See, they're not queuing anything in it right now.
Oh, and we. Sorry,
dock
but
is
the
coming.
dock
Yeah.
is out finally. Yes, a goal player going for the docks on Danube. Please do this when you like if you're in playing ranked, right, gold, and you see water, go and contest that. Maybe you feel over stimulated, right? Like you're like, oh god, I'm doing too many things at once, and you might forget to build a fishing ship and whatever. Just go practice it. Go do it anyway, and you will get better at it, and you will thank me for it later because you'll probably pay me in fish or something. I don't know. You will have so much of it.
The only way to get better at it is also to practice. So
It is.
you need to fail to be able to get better at it, right? So if you want to grow in ranks and you want to get better, you need to start doing it.
Yeah, and obviously both of us have, we can talk because we play ranked daily.
No, I don't.
Oh, no, I don't either.
No,
You don't play ranked daily?
no,
Me neither.
no. I'm just I'm just a girl that makes jokes on the internet.
Oh.
I'm a content creator. That's
Okay,
what
so
I am.
maybe we don't have, moral superiority here.
But like, I do make content daily. That's the thing I want to get better at.
Okay, but my
And I
point
do
still
that-
stands.
then, but that's what I wanted to get better at, making content, and that's what I do daily, and that's what I'm trying to get better at, and that's I think what I've been getting better at.
I think my point is just that I know it's tough to deal with water as well. I know it is. But I do recommend you just try because there's immense value to be had. Like you just earn so much more food if you even just build one dock and start getting that to work. Obviously, let's switch over actually and see. Look at that income per minute.
Ooh,
even
I feel
with
like
the
Malian
cows.
the Malian is getting a little bit more. The economy is doing a little bit better. Not that much, but
Yeah, most of
little
these fishing ships haven't been out for all that long
Mhm.
either. But obviously, once the
yeah, but the landmark
Grand
comes up.
Fulani Corral comes up, these are gonna be quite a bit extra.
Do you know how much it boosts out of your head? The answer no is also correct. Because we're gonna see that in a bit.
I think that will boost it from 75 to 100, 115.
Yeah, I think it's like gonna be like 1,000 a minute or something. Although I have seen like 1,500 as well. But that might be a bit fertilization as well. Because fertilization also boosts the cows.
Yeah, and again, I feel like HyperSoldier really should commit here because they've almost got enough resources to go to Castle, but at the same time, they're not quite going to Castle, right? Just make an extra stable, make an extra archery range, and commit to this attack, right? Because I feel like if they're going to push right now, they've half-assed their production, right? I think you'll agree with me there. They half-assed their production.
Yeah, if you make that many barracks, like if you make that many production buildings, you need to make something out of it. Because like,
No, I think again, they haven't been producing as much as they should have,
yeah.
and they haven't made as many buildings as they should have. It's both, right?
Yeah.
They're stacking up way too many resources and are not using it.
Oh, that was a bit of a...
It was a little,
That was a bit scary,
little
guys.
scary.
It's tower coming up, but
Tower
that's not
coming
gonna
up
be- Oh,
as they're being pushed.
I was gonna be saying that it was not gonna be in time, but if they're gonna fall back, it's definitely gonna be in
Yeah,
time.
but we knew this was going to happen, right? We knew that their push was going to fail. Because, again, quite frankly, they just haven't committed to production.
And now walking into those spearmen, gonna get impaled.
Should probably be focusing Jeanne. 4 consecrates are up
Oh,
for
that's
Jeanne,
the
and they haven't
maximum.
used a single one of them.
Meaning that they don't be getting any new ones right now, so they should be spending them. And almost
Major
the whole
mistake.
army is going down.
So, again, this gets you a 25% food discount on every unit made from that building. Oh my god, no! HyperSoldier!
Not queuing any villagers right now.
It's gonna be the guild hall for Jeanne here. I think
Ooh,
Simon.
overcommitting on the gold here a bit for Simon.
Yeah, Simon probably should put down a market and trade for some food real quick and go to Castle himself. But maybe they're actually hard committing to.
Yeah, they're making units instead.
Yeah, which is fine. But then, like, what is all this doing, right?
Yeah,
What is all this doing?
yeah, they're making some farms, but they should be done on food or on wood to start making some farms, I guess.
Yeah.
Because they can't really make more cows, so they can't do anything with that gold that will make it food, I guess. I mean, they can start eating the cows and then make new cows from it, but
The
why
biggest
would you do
problem,
that?
the biggest problem, Hyper Soldier. We can already smell it, right? The biggest problem Hyper Soldier's gonna walk into is that he just won't have enough production. He's still not putting down production, and I think he's gonna go into castle and still not put down more stables. Yeah. And then obviously the first technology he needs to pick up is the veteran knights.
Because how much production does he have right now? Just the school of cavalry, the barracks, and the...
I mean, we can take a look at all of them.
Yes, okay.
It is just this.
And does the Malian player have more already? Cause
Yeah.
they didn't really... Yeah, I didn't feel like they were really going for that. They were just, going eco, making those cows, right?
I think so, yeah. I mean,
but they did make quite some more production.
I mean, going
buildings.
for the cows anyway is a good idea, right? It is a good
Yeah.
idea, but I just don't like the very small number of there's not enough production here.
There comes the cow landmark, the Grand Fulani Corral coming in. And we all know where that's going to be placed.
Yeah, the warrior scouts are arresting some of these villages. I don't think they managed to really kill a lot of them.
One of them is, 3 of them in total.
I'm a little confused. So when you do this, right? Also just pull your units back, right? Your warrior scouts or your horsemen tend to be quicker than knights are.
Scouts are maybe the fastest units in the game. Probably. I mean, it would be logical because they're scouts. They're scouting.
I'm gonna guess that the fastest unit is probably a scout, and then warrior scout by extension of that probably have the same movement speed. I'm gonna say the fastest non-mounted unit is probably the Delhi Scholar.
Isn't there's this unit that can go invisible?
Those are Malian units. They do get speed bonuses,
yeah,
I think,
those
when
super fast.
if they use their ability, the Musafati warriors, for example.
Oh, could you look at the cows to see how much they produce right
I mean,
now?
yeah, we can look right now,
Oh
but
yeah, it's the minute hasn't passed yet.
yeah. If we're counting bonuses like active abilities, then I think it is probably again Delhi, but not their scholar, probably like their archer or spearman or something, because they have a speed boost. They have the active ability Forced March, which was confusing at the time when the HRE still had a passive called Forced March.
No. Yeah, if you call it the same, it's kind of...
Which gives them 100% speed boost bonus. Like, they're super fast when they...
Ooh, those villagers on the wood line are getting harassed. 2 of them already killed. 3 of them killed right now. And now that wood line isn't safe anymore. The army is all the way in the middle of the Danube River. I mean, I assume that the river is called like that, because that's what the map's called. And they're gonna be meeting at the choke point right now. It looks a bit weird, because the armies are coming from the opposite direction as that their bases had. No other villager is being killed. A lot of spearmen though. And all those donzos in the back. No, the javelin throwers, I mean. Wait, did they just spawn? Oh yeah, those
were Jeanne's champions that she just used the ability for.
And Jeanne went down.
If only she used her other ability though, because again, didn't bring the consecrate. Was finally making more barracks, but so late, right? As she was being attacked, then only made the barracks.
If you want to see some more Age of Empires, make sure to click on one of these playlists. And if you don't want to miss anything, make sure to subscribe. We see you there.